anyway, this is the 7th year for the fish ladder being held here at Ezra Group, and so anyway, we're so appreciative, and we're so appreciative of the staff at Lincoln here. David and Ezra is just amazing, and Christina is so easy to work with, and so anyway, around April 21st, I went down to Rockport, Massachusetts, my old stomping grounds, and we went to see Adam play in a place called Shaylin Lou. And at that point, I didn't have an opening act. I didn't know. I really hadn't found anyone yet. And so this girl came on stage and started playing. And I said, Shay, this is our opening act. And she said, you'll never get her. So anyway, she's from Kingston, Ontario. She played in Phoenicia, New York last night. And she was more excited about coming to my cookout than she was thinking. So she shows up at 10:30 this morning after coming from Phoenicia, New York. And I just enjoy her so much. And so anyway, we'll bring her on. Her name is Miss Emily. I was in charge of makeup and wardrobe. You know, that's all I do.
Hi, everybody. Bobby's not kidding. About 7.5 minutes ago, he walks up to my dressing room with a pair of scissors and a t-shirt. And I said, we had talked about it earlier today, but if you understood that I went to bed somewhere near Phoenicia, New York, and then woke up in some motel by the side of the highway because I'm pretty sure a rodent ran across my legs. It's funny. It's gross, but it's funny. I mean, I laughed. I was like, of course it did. But now I'm staying in a beautiful waterfront property, and I immediately arrived here and was fed a huge Bloody Mary and the size of my leg, and ate a bunch of oysters, so please do not feel sorry for me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting a great cause. Thanks to Bobby and Sherry. Thanks to Adam Ezra Group and Damon and everybody else involved. Life is so good. I'm just so thrilled right now.
But I got a good foundation in my bones. I am standing on my own. But if you stand with me, neither is alone. And in times of trial, we shall set the tone down straight. My brothers and the standing stone. And you know more than what you think you are. You got a good foundation in your bones. You are standing on your own. You stand with me, neither is alone. And in times of trial, we shall set the tone down straight. My brothers, the standing stone. I am standing on my own. But if you We're all gonna walk out there after this show just high on life and be like, it's still light out. We still have more to do.
Okay, well there it is. I've recently decided at 43 that I'm going to start keeping my pick no longer in my bra, but in my pockets. Do you think I can ever find it in my pockets? Couldn't find it in my bra much more anyways, but pockets, there's just so many. Yeah, I'm just thrilled to be here right now and just pinch me, really. If you'd like to know how my nap was between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m., I'll let you know at the merch table. I love this business. My daughter turned 19 last week. Crazy stuff. And her name is Piper. And then I meet my friend Adam, and what is one of his daughter's name? Piper. Yeah. 6 months, I believe, versus 19 years. Holy wow. And it's a new time of life, so I have my daughter kind of young, early 20s, which really isn't that young, but most of my friends have toddlers right now running around. And so, and I'm like, as of this summer, I'm going to be an empty nester. Interesting. I called my one other friend, and she's going to move in. She had her babies young too. I'm like, you should just move in with me. We don't need to go through this alone. So that's what we plan to do. Oh, but I am also married. I live in Canada, but I'm also married. I married a guy from New Jersey, and we bought a house in New Jersey. We just took possession last week, so I know. So tomorrow I'm going to mill about here, and then I go back to New Jersey, and I'm going to move and paint. And I have terrible skills at both those things, but I'm going to do it anyways. And yeah, United States, you can't get rid of me. I'm married in. This is a tune I'm gonna send it out to all of you because you're wonderful. You're so lively. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Are you at Bobby's house too, having mimosas and Bloody Marys? Are you? Maybe a few, yeah. This is a song about self-celebration, just celebrating. I mean, I just feel like we always could be celebrating more. It's called Glory. It's from my latest record, and for all of you, here we go. Maybe you're feeling retired, maybe you're feeling expired. Why does it matter who took your pride? Goodness giving you payback, you're never getting your days back. Suddenly paying attention where the time goes. You seek it all. You bear the warning. The world great folks this morning at Bobby and Sherry's, including Larry and Laura. I'm going to send this to them. They're going to give me a little tour around tomorrow morning. And they're from Buffalo. Am I allowed to tell the people that? They're from Buffalo before they moved here. And they knew who the Tragically Hip were, which is kind of exciting because the Tragically Hip are from Kingston, Ontario, where I've lived for 20 years. And yeah, you like the Tragically Hip? I love that. Oh yeah, Kingston. Yeah, Kingston. So funny enough, it's a city, but it's a bit of a small town. So all of us kind of work together and help each other out. And so I have made all my albums with a couple of guys from the Tragically Hip. And Rob Baker, who's one of the guitar players, is one of my writing partners. We wrote this next tune. It's called Land of Greed.
I'm not afraid to know, just to roll out, not suppressing my need. This is the land of greed. I heard the masses say, find a better way. Don't believe what you read.
Church, really beautiful space, and they were having trouble with the sound. If anybody's ever tried to do sound in an old church, you'll understand that one. And I feel really grateful to play every space, but there's something really interesting about church because I grew up in a very small town. I'm actually from an island in Lake Ontario called Prince Edward County. Not Prince Edward Island, but Prince Edward County. And it's its own county, but if you look at Lake Ontario on a map, you'll see it kind of looks like this, and then there's this little area that juts down, and that's where I'm from. And I'm 8th generation, both sides of my family, from the bottom of the island. And a lot of my ancestors worked and lived and died on Lake Ontario, doing the barley boat schooners trips back and forth between Oswego, New York, and Canada, Prince Edward County, to be exact. And so I feel very drawn to water. needless to say. But I also, as I get older, I try and understand and appreciate more my heritage. And last night I was in Phoenicia, New York, and the sound guy says to me after, my grandmother is from Picton, which is the main town, Prince Edward. The world is not a big place. It is not. It is really not. So there was my sound man working this amazing little church, and we're probably cousins. Eighth generation, both sides, ladies and gentlemen. You can put it together. I'm related to everybody, including me a few times around. And anyways, so growing up, there wasn't a lot happening in that community. Now, it is, guess what? Wine growing country. Right? Niagara region and Prince Edward County has been on the rise the last 25 years, so now it's a very fancy. You say you're from there, nobody thinks you're inbred, they think you're amazing. Very fancy. I own a lot of acreage in Prince Edward County. Hashtag the county. But growing up, it was a different story. So in order to have opportunities to play shows, I did what I like to call the church circuit. So I would play all the churches. Didn't matter the denomination. I played the tent meetings, the Pentecostals, the Methodists, the United. Catholics, not so much. No. I did go to Catholic school for a little bit, and I got to learn a little bit of the ways, and they let me in a few times. But generally speaking, that was my upbringing, was in the church. So being back in a church was very special last night. And it brought some old material out of me that I haven't played for audiences in a while, including this next tune, which I actually wrote. Is that Piper?
Sorry, that's mine.
No, don't be sorry. I wrote this song for my Piper. That was like the most, and Q Piper. Good job, Piper. Good job. I'll then love you later. So, I wrote this song for my daughter Piper. Look, I'm tearing up. Oh gosh, stop it. And one of my bandmates had said, you haven't written any songs for your kid yet. And I was like, listen, I'm not Sharon Lois and Bram. I don't know if that actually translates down here, but it was like a famous kids act in Canada. And anyways, I'm going to bring this song back. It's time. And Piper just made it absolutely obvious that I should be in the song. So thank you, Piper. This song is called Solid Ground. It's for my daughter, Piper, and for Adam's daughter, Piper, and Willow. She's sorry.
I know it's a wicked world in which we live, with no Superman around to save the day. I won't tell you, baby, things are looking up, but I'll do my best to teach you a better way. I can promise I will always be around. Oh, and if I'm not, at least I will have laid some solid ground for you. Well, this life is taking more than it gives. Free your head and stay held high to see it through. When your road is full of potholes and dead ends, please remember that to thine own self be true. When it feels your world is crumbling apart, find your way back to the place where I have In the moments you feel weak, know there will be some solid ground for you. Oh, and when you hear this song, oh, forever, ever, always there will be some solid ground for you. Ooh, oh. You know, it's, I thought at some point in time I would outgrow that whole singing, oh wait, sorry. This doesn't work. It's a little bit better. Sorry, but sorry. There's a drum kit, you know. Yeah, the whole crying on stage thing, I mean, when you write songs and it's like your personal diary, which I thought I would write a diary, but I'm way too lazy to keep track of that stuff. It seems like a lot of work to do that every single day of my life, so instead I write songs, and it seems to document enough. And but then when the emotions hit you, which if I don't feel an emotion to a song that I wrote, I don't play it anymore. It's simple. Like, man, I've lost interest in it, and so I don't play it anymore. But of course, the problem with that is trying to sing with a lump in your throat. Ever done it? It's very hard. I don't recommend it. Also, when I get nervous, my teeth chatter. Also not great as a singer. I don't get nervous very often, you'll be happy to know. But that opening song I actually sang today, that a cappella tune, I wrote as I was walking on stage opening for the band, the Tragically Hip, famous Canadian band, back in 2011, Bob Cajun, Ontario, and they had the Tragically Hip and Sam Roberts Band and the Trues, also big Canadian bands, and then Miss Emily. I feel like someone was like, better put a girl on the bill. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I was friends with some of the dudes, and maybe that's what it was, I don't know. But I thought, okay, well, I have to open this show. 28,000 people were there. I know, no pressure, right? 28,000 people, and I thought, how do I open a show? Because I'm not going to go out with stacks of amps. Like, it's never going to happen at a rock show to out-rock the biggest rock stars in the country. So instead, that opening song that you heard tonight for my set, I wrote that song for that show. Yeah, why not just bring it back to like nothing, just walk out on stage with just my voice, and let's see what happens. And I finished writing the last lyrics of that song as I was walking on stage. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the time I was very nervous. Lots of teeth chattering. You know what? I'm going to change my non-existent set in my head, and I'm now going to play a Tragically Hip tune for you all. This is for Larry and Laura, and anybody else who happens to like the Tragically Hip, or just feels like they would like some Canadian content in their life. Could have been the Willie Nelson. to your house this morning. With a little left tonight. In the middle of that riot, I couldn't get you off my mind. Got to your house this morning. Oh, a little left tonight. It was in Caucasian. I saw the constellations reveal themselves one star at a stuck to my boot. Karina, I ruined your pedal placement. I'm so sorry. I would like to thank Karina personally for helping me decide not to wear my ginormous fake eyelashes for the 4 p.m. show today. She did say my circa 1990s Pamela Anderson heavily lined lips worked. And I do appreciate that as well. But yes, I really enjoy have you ever seen RuPaul's Drag Race? I have 2 looks, ladies and gentlemen. 2 very extreme looks. And if you saw me 3 hours ago, you would not recognize me. Especially because I didn't own this great t-shirt. I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna write a song right here. No. I'm gonna play a song for you now that I wrote, and it was fantastically, fabulously, I wish it came with a cash prize, honored at the International Songwriting Competition, the winner of the performance category. So great. I do actually wish it came with a cash prize. That would have been great. There was no trophy and there was no cash prize. But it's still great. I bragged to audiences. It's also, this song is one of the reasons why it was on a live album that I released, which is why I got that wonderful, nice little notch. An album I released called Miss Emily Live at the Isabel. So back when the pandemic hit and everything sucked for all of us across the board, it was terrible, blah. I was supposed to go and make a studio album. It did not happen in March of 2020. I know you're shocked. But instead, in the summer of 2020, I realized, oh dear, this is not over. I need to figure something out because I haven't released an album in 3 years. So I decided to release a live album from previously recorded footage at the Isabel Bader Center in Kingston, Ontario. And this song was on it. And at the ripe old age of 40 years old, and 17 full-time years into my career, I was nominated for my first Juno. And if you don't know what a Juno is, it's a Canadian Grammy, which is kind of, yeah. It's not the ageist world of music that it once was. In fact, I happen to be the exact same age as Beyonce. Exactly. Thank you, Mrs. Carter. She is making us look very good. Very good vintage. This song is called 3 Words. Wow, that really took a turn. Boop, 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 boop. And here's the song. Okay. 3 words in a moment, all was one. It was more than just for fun, and all because 3 words, you are more than just the beginning and the end, the space between the words. You like how I let you in on the secret there? That there was trouble, now you know. The pedal is sticking to the tape. We're gonna go with it. And love is a flame of passion, fueled by the heart's desire. No moment of good intention turns a man into a life. 3 words, and the love we had was lost. I guess now we know the cost. The same as 3 words, baby sure, and the words you choose to speak, and the moments you feel weak, the weight of those 3 words. So, we started a few minutes late. I think I have time for one more song. You okay with that? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring in a special guest. Heads up, Damon. This is Adam Ezra. There he is! He knows how this goes. There is no heads up. Let's go. Time to get on the stage. You can bring the babies. Yay!
Hi.
Crying babies, welcome. I have to tell you, I remember when my daughter was little and I would hear a baby cry and I'd be like, or her cry, and I would think, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And now when I hear it, it's like the nectar of the gods into my ears. It's called living and life and babies making noise. Ah! Best. I'm not having any more babies. Stop asking.
Done. Hung up those skates. This is a song about water and about being together and celebrating. It's called Hold Back the River, and Adam's going to join me on it, and so are you. You ready? It goes, love, love, rescue me. Hold back the river and part the sea. I don't change, change is the devil's breed. Hold back the river and part the sea. Wind blows on, spread that sea. Hold back the river and part the sea. There's one road to find out where the other may lead. Hold back the river and part the sea. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Sometimes you gotta trust what you cannot say. Hold back the river and part the sea. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Sometimes you gotta trust what you cannot say. Hold back the river and part the sea. Faith, love, charity. Hold back the river and part the sea. You gotta give if you want to receive. Hold back the river and part the sea. Trust it was hard to believe. Hold back the river and part the sea. One door to find out where the other will lead. Hold back the river and part the sea. Help me! Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Sometimes you gotta tell what you cannot say. Hold back the river and part the sea. Back up. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Sometimes you gotta tell what you cannot say. Hold back the river and part the sea. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Oh, hold back the river. Hold back the river. Sometimes you gotta just what you cannot say. Hold back the river and part the sea. One more time. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Hold back the river. Sometimes you gotta just what you cannot say. Sing with me. Hold back the river and part the sea.
Miss Emily, y'all.
Adam, Ezra, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks, Bobby Rare. Thanks, friends. Thank you.
How about Miss Emily? That was pure luck. I think this is the 7th year that we played coming out as a group here, but you know, the story of the band, you know, like the way they've evolved and you know the good things they do. And if you look on his website, look on his schedule, they have this thing called Rally Sound, which is a non-profit under the name of Adam Ezra Group. And every single show, there's almost just about every show, there's a Rally Sound benefit. He's doing something for some group. But anyway, so I can never go because it's the last weekend of August. So until I'm out of the ink business, I'll never be able to go. But anyway, it's in Ashburn here, Massachusetts. He'll tell you about it. But it's free, and you go there. And there's about 20 bands there, and they donate all their time. And last year, they donated $143,000 to homeless veterans in the city of Boston. But you look on his website, and it's all available, and you can go there, and it's completely free. They have camping, there's Airbnbs, it's in Ashburn, Massachusetts, and it's just an amazing thing they've created. So I want to introduce him, and just the way they've adapted to this area. Adam came up and played a house show a couple months ago. We had 80 people in a church, and amazing experience. But anyway, so give him a good hand, Adam Ezra, my friend, and his band.
I wait for it every year, the call. Hey Adam! You gonna come up and play for the fish ladder this year? Man, how does y'all love Miss Emily, huh? All right, yeah. I have to tell you how special a night this is because, and you've heard them already, I know, but both my baby daughters are here, my 2.5-year-old Willa and my 6-month-old Piper. We've been training for months for this moment. We're ready to change the pitch of every single song to adapt to whatever noises they're making out in the audience. Figure it out. Really, and we're going to start off with a tribute to my amazing wife who's brave enough to bring him out. This one's for Allie. Tequila stained letter, her should've known better. From down 27 down Palm 29, her juniper eyes, her coyote smile, like a rust on the sunrise, old leather on the pine. I fell in love with the she's only on me like nothing I've seen. She looks like a painted, swear like a sugar. She's nothing but trouble. She's perfect for me. I fell in love now. She drives an old wreck, her car's upon bars. She everything all right? All right, that is thanks to our friend Damon, who does an amazing job with the lights and the sound. Thank you, brother. Wherever you are. Okay, I played a song for my wife. I'm gonna play a song for my big girl right now, Willa. Hi, Willa. I see you back there. It must be really weird to see Daddy up here on the stage, but I'm still your daddy, and I play with this band, right? And I had them learn one of the songs that we like to sing together in the kitchen when we play with the guitar, all right? So we're gonna play it for you right now. Let's see if you recognize it. Oh, Cecilia, you're breaking my heart, sinking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees, begging you please to come home. Oh, making love in the afternoon, Cecilia, up in my bedroom. I need help to wash my face when I come back to bed. Someone's taking my place. With Cecilia, you're breaking my heart, shaking my confidence daily. For Cecilia, I'm down on my knees, begging you please to come home. Thank you all for indulging me. She like coffee in the morning, butter on the bread. She likes the sound of danger, but she plays it safe instead. She like all the nasty weather, she would take it every time. She says nothing's really better than all the smells of sunshine. And she's strutting on the path she's on. She says you cannot know the right road when you put it there it's wrong. Ooh, there we go. You've got us spinning like a drug. Your smile reminds us how we love. And when you walk into the room, we all go and philosophy while she's cutting up your to consternation. This place is not behind a moment's hesitation. Here comes Ezra. She said, let's go out in the morning. Here comes Ezra. You know, we need all of you. Ooh, every girl. You got us spinning like a drum. Your smile, the matches happening up. The way you walk into the room, you're going on. Thank you. You're very quiet and polite. It's funny because it's like, it's in some ways it's really nice when an audience is polite because I can like, it's like quiet and I can tune my guitar between songs, and then sometimes it's like there's a lot of pressure for me when the audience is polite to tune my guitar between songs. Got this chain around my ankle, keeping me in the company of thieves. And I could be proud man in the mirror, but I won't be till I leave. Journey's the Okay. It's funny how the most polite, nice audiences like the nastiest songs. Alright, I'm gonna play another song for Willa right now. Hey Willa, do you remember, all the shells that you have in your room that you play with sometimes? Yeah, well, Daddy was out playing music and he started collecting shells and bringing them home for you. And while I was out, I wrote this song. I've been walking after miles now, sand under my feet, collecting little seashells as I go. 16 shows in 18 days, promises to keep, but there are moments I could stop and take it slow. If I had a nickel for every bar I've played, if I had a dollar for every nickel paid, maybe I could think about staying home a while, but that ain't in the cards right now. Get down on my knees, let me testify my faith to the heavens where the darkness meets the light. The life that's worth the living is built on all the love we make. So I'll gather all my courage and I'll take all the luck I find, with a pocket full of seashells and my daughter on my mind. Maybe she will keep them in the jar up in her room, or she might make a necklace or a crown. And she might see when her friends' daddies drop them off at school that hers is out there somewhere thinking about her. I've been down on my knees and now I'll testify my faith to the heavens where the darkness meets the light. And the life that's worth the living is built on all the love we make. So we'll gather all my courage and I'll take all the luck I found, with the pocket full of seashells and my will out on my mind. I love the life I chose, and I don't want any other. You won't catch me feeling sorry for myself. This day will pass in whispers that become a memory that will live inside a jar of little shells. Down on my knees and I will testify my faith to the heavens where the darkness meets the light. Yeah, the life that's worth the living is built on all the love we make. So I'll gather all my courage and I'll take all the luck I find, with a pocket full of seashells and my will out on my mind. With this pocket full of seashells and my will out on my mind. many of y'all here are seeing us for the very first time today? Oh my gosh, hi. That's really brave of you. In a place this small and this polite and quiet, you can't sneak out on song 4 and not attract a lot of attention on your way out the door. You're just stuck with us. Well, if we haven't met before, my name is Adam, and it's nice to meet you. And I apologize for singing so many songs to my little babies that are here today. Look, and right at the beginning of this show has really just been all about me. But the coolest thing about my job and what I do for a living is that I get to share the stage with 3 of the most amazing musicians that I know, and 3 of my best friends. We're going to be out on tour for the better part of a month right now. We're going to be traveling all over the country, all the way down as far south as like Miami, Florida, and the deep south, and we're going to be recording in the middle of it out in Austin, Texas. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. So for those of you that follow us online, and I know a lot of you out there do, you're going to be on the road with us. So you're going to see all the crazy places that we go. But the coolest thing, right? Like just the coolest thing about this band these days, right, is the 4 of us. Like when we are out on the road together, we just want to get better and better every single day that we play. And like these guys are amazing. We sing in the band. When I'm not around, they're singing together. They're working on parts together. They're thinking about the songs. We are like committed to like punching this world in the face as hard as we can, you know? And so like when you see us next, when we come back after this month on the tour, right? Like we'll have played every single night. We'll be unshowered and nasty and disgusting, but we are going to be better. We are going to be so much better. It's the coolest thing about being a part of a band and being a part of a team. It's all on the same page. So, and my point of all of this is that you've got to meet these people that I play with. All right, we're going to start with our badass bassist over there. Please say hello to the one and only Ponce. Hey, come on, now come on. It may not be on the ground. Coming back in the trail behind. My kids, but you cannot find, but you cannot find, but you cannot find. Again with the nasty songs, right? I should have known, friends of Bobby's, you know. Okay, well you met Pache on the bass. Time to meet our incredible fiddle player. Give it up for Karina Smith. Most of the night, sipping this beer, feeling alright with my old buddies lined up at the bar. Parks playing something low, about to pick my tag, hit the road, and just now look, someone played that song. Now I'm switching on the west. Really kill your time, let it burn me away. I'm all drained, I saw. So up tomorrow. Tonight I find some high can't be found. Not okay, she don't even miss me. I'm switching ways. Took my breath away, dancing like kerosene on fire. The bomb smoke, the blue and shiny, holding up like she was mine. And the big bank's throwing up to ease my mind. While we switch of the wheels, oh, memory can spend. Let it burn me all the way down. All the time I saw. So up tomorrow. Tonight I found so high I can't be found. We've been doing this show for a lot of years now. Bobby, how many years have we been here? 7 years. 7 years you've been doing this. 7 years I've been bringing you oysters, kid. All right, well, now you know Poche, you know Karina. It's time to meet our nasty drummer back there. Say hello to the incredible Alex Martin. Okay, now you know the babies. Now, I know there's a bunch of y'all here. We've been doing this for 7 years now, according to Bobby Weir, and you got to take that with a grain of salt. It could be like 3 years, and he would be saying 7 years. So, you know, I'm not sure. I think it was about 7. I mean, as long as I can remember us really actually having people that knew our music even before, we've been coming up to Damariscotta, and every time we come up here, it just feels. Y'all make us feel like we're coming home. And for most of those years, I was living down in Boston, and then Allie, my wife Allie, before we had Willa and Piper, she said, "You know what? I found this place. And it's right in between Tenants Arbor and Port Clyde on St. George. And I think that we should raise a family there." And I said, "Yes. Shit, yeah." We bought a house that we couldn't afford. Maybe some of you know how that feels. And we've been there ever since. And it has been. I mean, let's be honest with each other. Not the easiest place to come on and off a tour from. But I can now picture a better spot to raise a family and to be a family than up here on the mid-coast of Maine. So. This is awesome. We have these moments. Allie and I have these moments literally every single day. You know, we've been here for 3 years now or something like that, right? And you know, every single day we have these moments. Whether it's like a quirky neighbor stopping by and like hanging out for a little while, whether or not we want them to. Or it's walking down the street to pick up a dozen eggs from our neighbor that's got them in a cooler, an unmarked cooler at the front of their driveway. We're going down to see our friend Glenn, who's selling the fish out of the back of a really smelly kind of barn kind of a thing. You know, going down to walk on a run. This morning, Allie went out on a run, and Piper was sleeping, and I said, "Well, what do you want to do?" She said, "Oh, I'll go on a hike out to Mosquito Head." And that's a little area where there are rocks and woods, and she and I just went hiking. We saw an osprey nest, and we saw a bunch of chickadees, and we were talking about it the entire time, and it's like it's magic around here. We live in a wonderland of magic. It's incredible. So my point is, for those of you who haven't seen us before, all right, dial in and sing along, okay? Yep. Because in my opinion, there is nothing more powerful and more inspiring than singing a good song with good people. And y'all, I know, are good people. So even if you haven't seen us before, if you don't know our music, you may know this song. Don't sit crying. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna play an acoustic song or two, and then we're just gonna take a little breather. We're gonna get up, we're gonna fill our glasses, we're gonna go out and maybe buy a beer. Maybe we're gonna pee. Before that happens, we're gonna come out to you.
You know, it's probably about like 15 degrees cooler out here. So, you know, one of the coolest things about this show, right, is I was playing a festival, we were playing a festival down in New Jersey. And there was this Canadian singer-songwriter named Ezra who was playing at the festival as well. And she blew us away. She was so great. And like, she is a monster on stage all by herself. You should see her when she's with this like rocking band behind her, right? Like it is larger than life. It is amazing. And we finished the festival and I said, Emily, you've got to come up and play for our faint community people in New England. And she said, okay, and she came on the road with us. And we didn't think we were going to see her again until she's playing some more shows with us later on this summer. And of course, Bobby jumps in and snatches her up and brings her out. It was a good call. Yeah. You know, there's this cool thing, and I think Emily was talking about the album that she made towards the beginning of COVID. But then she was talking. Then she made another album, right? During the COVID years, during these years of isolation and sadness and anxiety. She decided to release an album that was filled with joy and gratitude. And I thought to myself when she was talking about this album, I was like, man, that's the role of an artist in troubled times. That's what an artist should do in real time. I tell you that in order to warn you that this is not that kind of COVID song. Your kisses were sweeter than honey. Your touching was softer than snow. There's a lot we were sharing. Now I got something flaring. And I'm calling just to let you know. I was positive I was taking it for a long time. With pain in my head, felt this in my chest. Took me a test and I'm positive instead. Now I am a man of the countryside. There's no place I won't dare to roam. But I ain't being fictitious. The shit out there is vicious. From now on, I'll just stay home. I was positive I was taking it for a long time. Woke with pain in my head. Felt this thing in my chest. Took me a test, now I'm positive instead. Well, I love you like sunshine, my darling. I drink every toast to your health. But unless you are meaning, do some real quarantining, you can keep them sweet lips to yourself. I was waiting for a long time. Woke with pain in my head. Felt this thing in my chest. Took the test and positive instead. I was positive I was taking it for a long time. Woke with pain in my head.
Hi. Okay, this is going to be a strange experience for me because I'm used to sitting down at a piano. Can you notice, do you notice these steps right here? We didn't have space for a fucking piano bench back here. Someone try and stand rock star style. Miss Emily pulled it off really well, didn't she? I know. Well, my 6-month-old finally melted down, so my girls are gone, which is, you can tell it took about 30 seconds for me to drop an F-bomb up here. That needed to come out really badly. Before she left, Willa gave me a sticker. I promised I'd wear it on the stage this next step. When Bobby and his wife Sherry first saw me, we were doing, man, I can't remember the venue we were playing, but we were doing a fundraiser for a Farms to School nonprofit organization. Where was that?
Right there.
Was it here? Holy shit. There was probably about 45 people in the audience. It was our first time playing in Damariscotta, and it was a really cool organization. And you know, afterwards, Bobby taught me about the alewife and the fish ladder and the incredible thing y'all have done, and I've witnessed it, and it's amazing. Does everybody here know? Because I know, like, I just assume that everybody in the audience is from Damariscotta, but that's not true, actually. There are people that have traveled in from all over. Do you all know what the fish ladder is? In case you don't, okay, in case you don't, millions of fish, they're called alewife, right? They swim up this tiny little trickle of a stream, millions of them, right? Like the tiny little trickle of a stream, right, up into Damariscotta Lake to breed every year. And it is incredible. It is an incredible thing to see and witness. And they spawn up there. And it's been a big part of this town's history and this town's industry. And you know, and of course, as people move in and build houses, as industry grows, this little stream had a harder and harder time functioning, you know, until a group of Damariscottans came together and they said, you know what, we're gonna build a fish ladder. And for those of you who have not seen it, it is an incredible thing. It is like this little stream, and they have built cement around the stream so that it won't degrade over time, no matter how many houses are around it. And it's like a little puddle, and then there's like a little jump, and then another little puddle, and then another little jump, and you can watch these fish, millions of fish, jump from puddle to puddle up in the Damariscotta Lake. It's an inspiring thing, and as an independent grassroots underground band, right, as an artist that believes in the power of community to shape the world around us, I believe that the most impactful change that can happen is the kind of change that starts local, and this is as local as it gets, y'all. Back in those days, the band looked a little bit different. There were 6 of us in the band. My cousin Josh, who now produces our music, but lives back in Boston with his 3 semi-grown girls now. But we also had this percussion player that played with us. It was Alex. We had 2 drummers in the band. We had Alex on the kit, and we had this guy that played hand percussion. He was like this 350-pound dude. He's a guy that I played more shows with in my life than anyone else in this universe. His name was Turtle. He was my Clarence Clemens, for those of you that understand that reference. I you that know, who've been following along our story, we lost Turtle this fall. He's been too sick to be on the road for a little while. He was a guy, unfortunately, that kind of did not take care of himself. And, he had to stop playing music, and I knew the day that he stopped playing music, that his days on this planet were numbered. And around that time, I wrote this song for him, and I never played it for him because I just thought it would be too painful. But I'm gonna play for you right now because I'm thinking about him. He'd be really excited to see us up on the stage with the Soul Out House tonight. Could have been something lit on fire. Could have had love, could have held lightning under your glove. Don't it all slip out? Could have held oceans right in your hand. Man, you could ride, could have turned endless, lifting the tides. Don't it all slip by? If you never tried, but you still have time to start again, stronger than further back. You still have me, you never knew. All this time, I still believe in you. You could be summer, fly like rain. You could drive fast, glide like a bullet, feeling no pain. Don't it all slip by? You could be a healer, maybe it's fate. You could be all of our heroes, come to our rescue. You could be great. Wonder slip by. one of the coolest things about being a musician, you know, there's a lot of potentially surprising uncool things about being a musician, let me tell you. 90% of what we do is pretty uncool. This show is gonna end and you all are gonna leave, and then you're gonna see the lights come up, fluorescent lights, and we're gonna be packing up our gear, and we're gonna be loading them down those stairs, and we're gonna be loading them into a van. Right? And most nights after we load them into the van, we drive as far as we can drive before it becomes dangerous. And then we stay in a really shitty hotel where mice crawl across our feet. And we wake up the next morning and we drive as far as we can drive until it's loading time. And we open up the back of the van under fluorescent lighting. And we load in and we sound check. And then for a little glimmer of time, the real lights come on and the good people come out. And we get to share this thing that we love with folks these days, now for us, all over the country, right, this next month. And that's an amazing, inspiring thing. It's so fucking inspiring that when the lights go down and everyone leaves and the fluorescent lights come on, it's okay that we have to pack up our shit again in the van and do it all again. You multiply that by 25 days on the road, and it's hard. You've got to really love the thing that you're doing and the music that you make and the people that you're making the music with. But when you find that thing, and you're all on the same page, it's so much, there's so much magic that happens. It's worth being away from your baby daughters. It is, you know, and it's brutal, and it's hard, but, you know, the way that I justify it is that I just feel like there are many, many families that if I was home every single night, I might not appreciate it as quite as much. And every moment that I'm home with my family, I feel like it's magic time. For us, it's special magic time. And if that's what comes out of this weird lifestyle that I live, that we all have to live in our family because of this, it's okay. We'll figure it out. That's okay. Yeah. That you are, that have made the same choices and lived the same lives, and every once in a while your music just connects. And if you're smart, you invite them to come and open up for you and hang out. And if you are really smart, you invite them to learn a song or two with you so you can sing with them. And I'm gonna do that with you someday.
College tuition.
Don't bring up that shit right now. This is a magic moment we're having.
You know, I think I would still take college tuition over. Really lovely to meet all your girls.
What was that?
It was really lovely to meet all your girls.
It was crazy,
today.
right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my heart exploded.
I know.
Ugh.
They had to leave. Piper was melting down. She was like, the lights and the clapping, this is not for me right now. We gotta break her in a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna play a song right now that I wrote a while ago, and inspired by New England, inspired by traveling and playing shows in New England. Like no other place in the country and in the world, there are these old mill towns in New England. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. These towns that cropped up during, right, the industrial revolution in our country. in these towns, right? Whether it was textiles or what have you, right? They developed the power to run factories on moving water, and they built these palaces back in the day, made of brick. And then industry passed them by, and the brick in these palaces became vacant. They crumbled over time. And the remnants of those palaces still remain all over the place, right? And there are still towns that live in the shadow of these palaces. And we have played shows as long as I've been a musician in these towns. And I drive into these towns and I think about all the stories in these towns. You know, now as a father, I think about all the families that grew up in the shadow of these palaces. Right? This is a story about that. As a songwriter, I love to meet people and tell their stories. Sometimes when I don't get the opportunity to meet the people, I just make the fucking stories up. Daddy told you you would rise above the rundown shadows of this town you love. But bussing tables seems to pay the bills. Your mama's legacy, your test of will. You're a ragtop angel, your amazing grace. Time to gamble on the life we chase. Take a last look at home, turn the key and we're gonna cast it. Monday there'll be hell to pay, and we got miles to go. I will drive it slow. We are taking off today. We're taking off.
Always knew you'd be the girl for me. Wait all about the cities that you one day see. Time can pass just like fireflies. All that's passing is the passing time. Ragtop angel, your amazing grace. Time to gamble on the life we'll change.
Take a last look around, turn the key and we're gonna kiss it. Monday there'll be hell to pay. We got miles to go. I will drive it slow. We are taking off today. We're taking off. Now I've had notions about this skeleton town. One lucky storm could blow the whole place down. They go standing with your eyes like mine. Dare it all to take us down this time. Take a last look out on, turn the key and we're gonna kiss it. Monday there'll be hell to pay. We got miles to go, and I will drive it slow. We hey, 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 join us. Na na na, hey, na na na, hey, na na na, hey, 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 na na na, hey, na na na, hey, na na na. This is a good night for me, y'all. Let's bring the bandies back on, what? All right, y'all ready to get to work? Yes. There was someone in like the 7th row that was like, "Yep, I'm ready, yep." I like that. Here's how this works. Take my hand, take my hand. Take my hand, take my hand. I hold on to you, my friend. I hold on to you, my friend. First timers, watch out. This third line will fuck you up. This world will break the best main plans. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. That's our rehearsal right there. We'll break the best main plans. We'll stay together. Man, this road, we share my heavy load. Where we end up, we don't know. We'll stay together. We intend to be surrendered. Falling and we done. They know they can't find us out here on the run. So come on over. Hold you close. You're the one I need the most. you can sing. I know Allie and the girls left, but did I see Kayla? Are you still here? Is that you in the back with Austin? Oh my God, they let you stay, huh? Yeah. Kayla, our babysitter. She was stuck doing laps with Piper out there on the street during the first set. I think they, and I was talking with Miss Emily during the set break with Karina. We were just powering on backstage, and we were just talking about how intense that must be for a 6-month-old. Right? You walk into a dark space, which, as you know it, up until this point, means sleep. Right? I mean, these are the lessons that we try to ingrain very early on, right? And suddenly there's beautiful music playing. Oh, that's nice. So maybe it's not sleep, but it's really pretty. And then the song ends. And a bunch of people fucking clap really loud. That's intense. We're gonna play a song called Pink Champagne right now, and I want to dedicate it to Kayla, because I feel like she could be the heroine in this song. Drinking pink champagne in a cheap motel in a nowhere town, headed somewhere from an old chip glass she took from the kitchen to that little cafe. She ain't missing, AC's blowing, heartache, TV's broken. She don't care. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Hey, thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing to lose. Yeah, she's smiling and no shame in a cheap motel, drinking pink champagne. Where the folks back home, they all told her, you'll understand when you get older. It's the way it is, days just grow longer. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Be thankful, darling, for what you're given. She hears them call. She ain't listening. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Hey, but the past is gone. It's too bright. Got nothing left to lose. Yeah, she's smiling for shame in a cheap motel, drinking pink champagne. Pink champagne. Well, the AC's blowing, hot air, TV's broken. She don't care. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Hey, you know the past is gone. It's too got nothing left to lose. Yeah, she's smiling for shame in a cheap motel, drinking pink champagne. Drinking pink champagne.
father lived down in Chelsea, Massachusetts, right next to Boston. If this accent sounds familiar, it's because Bobby Weir grew up in Marblehead, right down the road. That's right. And it wasn't until we started touring south of the Mason-Dixon that people would ask me all the time, Adam, where's your Boston accent? And I decided to come up with a proper response in song format. This is that particular song. A little tune that we like to call The Devil Came Up to Boston. The devil came up to Boston. It was like it was a balls to break. He just got it from Quincy, wherever he bring in a lobster bake. The coffee t-shirt, kids on a fiddle, smoking up a bat. The devil jumped up on the gold dispenser and said, "Let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, kid, but I can fucking strum. You may think you're all hot shit. It's just a fucking bone. I broke all the hot spots when they got into the wang. A little wild cut in a pack of mines that you can't fucking hang. She said, my name's Sully, and you're a stupid fuck. But if you want a patty, I'm giving it a black. So I'm roasting up your mouth like a little hand. Shit's going down in Boston and the little music cars. Moving along, cutting back a mountain road. The rules will get you so. Opened up his case, he said, "I'll fucking start." I got shot from his fingertips. Damn, that shit was hot. The screech across the streets and got the subway cars up pissed. When the fucking Memphis showed up, and it sounded something like this. Said, great job, but I hear that shit like every hour. I'm gonna rip it up now. Then you can take a fucking shower. Watch out, sailor. This thing is in the Boston way. Content might have been stealing a truck. Yeah, this is out here. What the fuck? Shot him pissing because he knew he just been trust. He started chugging vodka to sharpen up the boss. So they shouted, "Devil, come on back if you want to press your luck. I told you once you had on, you're a wicked, stupid fuck." Can you believe we get paid for this? It's amazing. You're sweet like a melon, sly like a feather. I've been watching you dance all night. This party's slowly ever going. Walking outside, stars on perfect smile. But if we all perfect, but if we never see the sunrise, and if we wait for the oh, you made me stand this wrong. Is your hair from drinker, late night thinker. Now they wanna fail you life. I'm not taking money, I did not make much money. I wish you would not be glad. World has learned, we can dream, but every stop this wrong round. Put your hair from down. Let your hair go down. And I may not look like a T-Rex, but need you all in white. And I may not run in your back road, I will get you back. What if we only live tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I won't wait for the right time. Oh, you made me stop this from around. What if we all do everything? What if we never see the sunrise? I won't wait for the right time. Lord, make you stop this from around. Put your hair on down. Let your hair fall 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 down. Let it fall down. to give my life for. For the world and the love that you pray for. Never known it all the time when she cries for the daddy in the middle of the night. I pray Proverbs 23:14. It will never be me. Sometimes you want and I still you do it. How much of pain wants me to come out me like a holy ghost. But you don't know about scared me. So where's the mind in there? Sometimes you only wonder and I still you do it. Tell me about it, this what I've been saying. The end of your road is coming with me. Man, we have had such a good night hanging with y'all here. Thank you so much. I want to tell you this, because nobody else outside of our camp knows this yet, and tickets ain't even going to be on sale until next week. But we're going to be playing at the Waldo Theater. It's December. If I was a smarter man, I would know when in this one. Somebody's gonna figure this out. But I feel like it's like December, like it's like close to Christmas. Around December 20th or something like that. All right. And I'm telling you right now, tickets are gonna go on sale on Tuesday. And at some point before the end of the night, somebody is gonna tell me when exactly someone from our camp is going to figure out when our show at the Waldo is going to be. So you can mark. What's up? 20th. Yeah, the 20th? All right. December 20th. So when it's going to happen, okay? And tickets are going to go on sale on Tuesday. And what the folks tell me, we played our first show at that theater last year. And the reason that we played that show is because my buddy, Bobby Weir, said, "Hey Adam, you gotta check out the Waldo Theater, it's awesome." And of course, I listen to everything he says. Right? And he and Sherry are the reason that we live up in the mid-coast right now. Right? And so, that's right. Good friends. And so we played there last December, and it was an awesome, magical night. For those of you who were with us. I'm telling you this now because nobody else knows in the world that this show is going to happen. They're going to announce it on Tuesday. Tickets are going to go on sale live, but we're probably not
not going to get our shit together and announce it to the rest of the world till later. Y'all should get your tickets. The folks at the Waldo Theater are pretty convinced that it is going to sell out. And so get your tickets early, okay, so you can come and hang with us. We'll do something festive for the holidays together. Right? And, you know, every time we come up to the Mid-Coast, we meet you an awesome artist. The last time when we played at the Waldo Theater, there was this opener, this young gal that opened up for us. Her name was Haley Bearden. Some of y'all were there, right? Right? Now, I don't know if she had this effect on you, but we were all glued to the stage from backstage. We were sitting back, like behind the curtains, where that is at the Waldo Theater, right? We were like, that's our favorite fucking artist, oh my God. And so, just like with Miss Emily, we invited her out on tour with us, which is how this whole tide should rise around the world, right? Like, we invited her out on tour with us, and she's amazing, and she's a great person. She looks like she's 13 fucking years old. I swear to God. Don't tell her that, because she gets offended. But she is just amazing. And we just played, Karina and I just played 2 shows in Germany, our first 2 shows in Germany. And that was incredible. You gotta understand, for those of you just meeting me, and us, we started out as a bar band in Boston. We were not even a good bar band, right? The good bars wouldn't hire us. Nobody knew our music, right? I went to the shittiest, most empty, unsuccessful bars that I could, and I asked them if I could set up in the corner with my bandies and play. At that point, in the very beginning, it was a whole different set of bandies. And we would just sit there in the corner and we'd play. And for years and years and years, for like a decade, right? We weren't hired to entertain people. We were hired to keep people drinking until 2 a.m. That was our job. We'd play for 5 hours a night, and that was it. And so the fact that we are doing this thing right now, and we're getting to play with fans, not only here, but around the country, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me. And we went out to Germany for the first time, Karina and I, and we played 2 sold out shows. We have fans in Germany. Is that the craziest thing? On the flight home, I'm not kidding you, on the same flight as me was Haley Reardon, who had just finished playing some shows in Germany. And we got to talking and we were writing a song together in the airport. It was awesome. And earlier when he was introducing this show, Bobby was talking about our festival that we host every summer called The Ramble that raises money for the homeless veterans in New England. And Haley is now going to play at The Ramble this year. Yeah, it's not the coolest thing. All happening in the Mid-Coast. And even though Miss Emily is going to be at touring out west during The Ramble this year, she says 2025 she is in. And so this is how the community grows slowly and steadily, and we just believe in that. And so again, for you first timers who are sitting there maybe saying the music's pretty good, but he sure does talk a lot. This is your chance to do a little singing with us again, okay? Day after day I'm confused, looking for light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose, and I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame?
our minds at ease. A simple melody can free. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the love that you give me. I wanted to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony. Give me long, you make me strong. Give me the people that scream my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Give me the people that scream my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away. People that scream my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Take it over. You got it. Take me. Take me. This is gonna be our last plugged-in song for the night. Some of y'all have been with us for a very long time. Some of y'all came to us during the COVID days when we were live streaming every single night. We called that series a gathering series. We still gather twice a week. We are live streaming tonight. Tonight is a gathering. Something like 796, number 796. For those of you gathering with us from around the country and around the world, thank you for joining us tonight. This is going to be our last song with you. And after we finish this song, we're going to sign off to our gatherers online, and then we're going to come on unplug and finish this song acoustic with y'all again, okay? This is one called The Toast. May sound like a drinking song. It's a drinking song. But it's about more than that. It's about being around good people for the time that we have together, which in my opinion is what life is all about, and it's what this day is all about. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for raising money for the Fish Ladder. We are honored to be playing music for y'all. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our back. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May you turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here's to us, the hunger we see, to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to the good
did we share? Raise up your glasses. Let us until it's time that we have. Now these moments pass lightly and don't come again. May our lives all burn bright, right up to the end. Maybe live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us look to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, the mountain we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to love and good company. Here's to the future, here's to the past. Let us drink one night slow, let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one night, this night is not love. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. To our gatherers online, stay safe. Keep on looking out. We'll see you soon.